What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are working on the kiss meme. I decided I wanted to work on this one to get over some art block. I'm drawing Cyno and Tighnari from Genshin Impact. We started off with the hand one. I didn't know how I wanted to do this one, so I had some references in front of me when I was drawing this. For most of these I had references from. There are some references that I would get off Pinterest, Google, or some that I took off my own hands and stuff. So we started off with sketching the hand. I thought I'd put the hand in first and then work on the body afterwards. I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, so I just went with it. I drew both of the hands first. And the anatomy is not too great, but like I said, I was having some art block when I was recording this, so this is just a little drawing exercise to try to get over such art block. In this one, I decided I would draw Cyno kissing Tighnari's hand, but I drew the head a bit too high. I had to fix that. And I was using the selection pen tool to move the hand. And then I just started sketching Cyno's back and neck. So I was looking at a reference when doing that. And I decided to give him a kind of tank top. Kind of more modern, we'll say. He definitely wasn't my favorite one of the bunch that I did. Most of these don't really look like him, or how I wanted them to look at least. So but I still went along with it because it was just a bit of drawing exercise for me to do. So I was drawing I wanted the second arm to go behind, so like as if he's bowing to him, but I ended up changing my mind for that. I wanted him to put his hand on his chest instead, while he is holding Tighnari's hand. Please excuse my voice. It is still around the morning when I'm recording the voiceover, so my voice is not going to sound the best. But while I'm doing this one, excuse me, while I am doing this, I'm looking up references for his hair. I've drawn Cyno a few times, but his hair still confuses me, because we mostly see him wearing his Mahamatra helmet, and I usually draw him with it off. So I had to look up a few other artists who that have drawn him with it off, because I had no idea how to do it. And then I looked at the birthday art that Genshin also gave us around Cyno's birthday to see what way they had it. So I had a few references above me. I store all my references on an app on my computer called PureRef. It is free to use if you ever want to use it. I will leave the link to it down in the description below. And I post all of these stuff on early access on my Patreon as well, if you want to go and follow there. Stuff like the kiss meme and stuff, they are on the lowest tier. Then I have some comics and other stuff on the higher tiers. And one of my highest tier is for explicit comics and stuff like that, so you must be 18 plus to follow that one. But the next drawing that we're doing is Cyno kissing Tighnari on the cheek. I started off with a rough sketch, but I wanted to move Tighnari over so I'd have some room for Cyno. Now this one I didn't have any reference for, since it was just a simple cheek peck. So I wanted like Cyno holding his hand on one of Tighnari's cheeks, on the furthest away one, and then Cyno kissing the other one while Tighnari is smiling at it. Smiling at him. So this one didn't take me too long. It was quite quick. I did kind of mess up on the anatomy again. Because I'm not used to drawing the hands first. Usually I'm drawing the body first. I wanted to plan out where I'd push the hands and stuff first on this one. So I did choose to draw the hands first. As you can see here, I pushed Cyno's head too small, so I just enlarged it and moved it over closer to Tighnari's cheek so he can kiss it. And then I just continued on with the body. And I have been, like I said, I've been going through some art block, so at the moment I'm not really drawing Cyno Tighnari because I've just run out of ideas for the two of them to draw. I have a Feminate drawing that I'll be posting the speed paint of on my shorts later and on my other socials. And I'm currently drawing Scaramouche and Hazel together, and I want to try to draw some My Hero Academia ones. My two favorite characters are Bakugo and Todoroki from My Hero Academia, so I'm going to try to do some drawings with them, and maybe some with Zero as well, because he's a cool character. I might try to draw all of them in different universes, like maybe the Marvel universe. I think that would be quite cool to see. See them all in different clothing in the Marvel universe. It would be interesting to see. Tighnari's hair I didn't really struggle with because I really like drawing Tighnari's hair. I like drawing his hair really fluffy. So that one wasn't too hard for me to do because his hair is not really that fluffy in game, but I like to make it more fluffy in my art. My earlier drawings of Tighnari, though, they're not really that fluffy. But I definitely have learned to make it more fluffy. His face did confuse me a bit. Nonsense, I didn't know what to do. It says I didn't know what expression I wanted to give him at first. Because he looks kind of like a psycho killer. So I kind of just undid all that and basically just tried again. So I was looking to see what kind of face I wanted. I still wanted him smiling, but I didn't want him to creepy smile. So I tried to give a bigger smile, but I didn't like it. So we tried to give a small, cute little smile. And we went back to his eyes because I didn't like how I did the eyes the first time around. They looked a bit weird. So I started off with the eyeballs and just did the shading. And then we just erased a little area for his pupil. Since his pupils is kind of more white than any other characters. So we did that. I want to do Tighnari first since I was just after doing Cyno. So we needed some practice on him, but the other eye looked a bit like a lazy eye. So I didn't notice it at first. I don't know if I fixed that or not. I think I might. I might have. That eye or I lowered the other eye. I hope I'd fix it anyway. That's something that needs to be fixed. Oh yeah, see, I'm kind of making the other eye lower. And then I'm moving on to Cyno and erasing basically just a sketch of the head so it doesn't look too messy. So I started off with his hair again just to get more of an understanding of his hair since I'm going to be drawing him a lot. So I did his hair. I wanted to do his hair down this time instead of up. So I did some sketching out of that, seeing how I wanted it to look. And got rid of the sketch of the head since that isn't needed. It was just like a base of where around the hair is going to lie on top of. I realized that my pen was too small, so I had to go back again and do it. Just to make it look a bit darker so it matches with the rest of them. And I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I was like looking for a reference on how I wanted to do his face. So yeah, I think I looked up a reference on face angles because I drew the wrong angle for his face, so kind of just looked up another angle to make it look better. This I know is not my favorite one that I've drawn. Neither is the Tighnari though. I did like this one at the start. I think once I add color to it, which I'll be doing later on, I started to like it. I didn't render any of these pieces because they were just a quick exercise. So I just went, oh yeah, see, I did fix the eye in the end. I noticed it. They were just a quick sketch, so I didn't bother rendering any of them. But if you like these memes, I'll definitely do more of them in the future. And I'm working on a video now that probably won't be out for a while of I'm making a VTuber model from start to finish. So that's a video that will be coming out in the future. I'm still recording the drawing process of it, so we haven't started the rigging process yet. So that won't come out for a while. I didn't like how high Cyno's hand was, so I had to go back and lower it. It was as high as I could make. I think I made like too high. Like I was expecting to make Cyno taller, but then I didn't make him as tall as I expected. I've been playing a lot of the new Genshin update. I really like Remine and Lenny's energy. They're complete polar opposites. But Lynette is super cute. I'm going to be doing a drawing with Lynette in the future because she's definitely adorable. The Archon quest was definitely not what I expected. I'm not going to spoil it. I know for people who haven't played it yet, but it was definitely worth the wait. I've been exploring a lot of the underwater ground. It is definitely really fun. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Have you been exploring any of the underwater ground? I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. You can let me know in the comments below. The underwater is definitely really fun. I'm really liking the event that's out. I was actually just doing some of the quests for the event right before recording this video. It's super fun. I want to get Linny's bow for my Tighnari, but I don't think that's going to happen, and I'm just after winning my 50-50 to get Scaramouche, so I'm currently building him and I'll hate him at the moment. I have Scaramouche to level 70 right now. And he looks so majestic when he's swimming, he's like a little mermaid. I do want to do a drawing of him in the water, because it seems like it'll be super cute to draw. Maybe him with one of the little otters. It looked like it'd be a lot of fun for them to do. And this one was my least favorite one that I've done. I really didn't like the way I drew Cyno kissing Tighnari's head. It just didn't look right at all. So the sketching took a good while, so we kind of skipped past some of it, and just went to the bonus one, where I did a passionate kiss between Cyno and Tighnari. But as you can see, I still went back up to this one here because, like I said, I didn't like it. So I was trying to fix it in any way I could, but no matter what I did, it did not look good. I think it was just the angle or something. I don't know. There was something that was off with this one, and I really didn't like it. I did keep on trying to fix it, but there's only so much you can do for it. Like, Tighnari looks like a bunny here instead of a fox. And I don't even know what I did with Cyno. I just did not enjoy this one. This one was definitely the one I enjoyed the least out of them all. I did try though. Like, that doesn't look like Tighnari. Not the original Tighnari, or not even Tighnari. I do in my own style. But it's all practice. The more I do it, the more I'll get better at it. I want to do like a video where I'm just practicing anatomy and like different body parts, or even like posing anatomy. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? Let me know down below if you'd be interested in seeing that kind of video. I can definitely make that if you're interested in it. I did a pose one before, the one I did of Kenma. But they were like poses I wasn't really used to doing. But it's all in a day's work. Usually before I start drawing anything, I usually do like 30 to 40 minutes of anatomy practice. I usually don't do under 30 unless I have to go somewhere. Because I bring my iPad around with me. I have Clip Studio on my iPad. I have that and Procreate, but I don't really use Procreate. I'm more used to Clip Studio. My partner, though, he prefers using Procreate for making his thumbnails. He's not an artist, but he uses it to make his thumbnails and that stuff. And he makes little memes on Twitter with these, and they're quite funny. You should definitely check them out. I'll leave the description below if you want. And this iPad that I'm using in the video, or drawing tablet, I actually customized it with my own character. The little mermaid on my tablet is a character from my comic series that I'm working on. It's going to be a black and white webtoon manga series. It's about these two mermen who don't know each other yet, and they both have hard lives. One is a prince, one is a detective. The detective loses his memories and by magic in the last flight he had. So he goes out on a journey to recover his memories. And the other boy, the prince, is there is a curse in his castle that is killing people, including the children. So he's the strongest fighter there. So he goes out to try to find a cure for their curse or illness, whichever one you want to call it. But he's never been past the border of his castle. He's only been on his castle ground, so he doesn't know of the deepest parts of the sea. So he struggles when he's out there on his own. But his mother comes to him before he leaves and tells him he has to find the cure to the curse, find the greatest detective of the sea. And that greatest detective is going to be the other character. So he has to go looking for him while the other detective doesn't know anything about it. And that's as far as I've written so far. That's just a brief summary of it. It's not all of it. I'm done. But I hope you can check it out when it comes out. And about this post I did, I'm here. I wanted to do one least comfortable drawing, and this is like the Passionate Kiss. I'm really comfortable with drawing because I've drawn them like this before. Now, Sino's hair is questionable. I didn't choose the best drawing for his hair. I didn't choose the best way to draw his hair. It was definitely not. I could have definitely went a lot better about it. But other than that, I'd say I don't mind it. I did draw Tighnari in a more kind of proper style, in the sense that his neck's like long, but that's alright. I kind of try to draw him with a more kind of modern jumper than what he actually has. And you can see here I'm trying to make his hair look kind of scruffy and fluffy at once. Although, notice that most of these, none of their eyes are open, but that's because it's kind of weird to kiss with your eyes open. So I just kind of close their eyes most of the time. Except for the one with Tanara when he's kind of looking shocked that Sino kissed him. He's like, oh, you're kissing me? Okay. I don't know what this is for, but I ain't complaining. This one, I was doing a neck kiss. Now, this one, I don't like. I don't like the Tanari in this one. If I remember correctly, it did not turn out very well. I recorded this a few weeks ago, so that's why I kind of don't remember a lot of things from it. Well, I think I recorded it at the start of last week, but my partner is also my video editor, so he has other videos to edit, so I don't rush him into it. He went to college for video editing, and then he started making and started editing videos on the regular. So I asked him to be my editor, and he agreed. He does YouTube editing for me, and I make models and emotes and stuff for his Twitch channel. So he's my personal editor, and I'm basically his personal artist. You can see here, I'm trying to do his hair, but like it was not working out one bit. Like you can already see in the drawing that it doesn't look like Tanari at all. But I did try my best to see what I can do with it. I tried to do his ears, but I didn't do them correctly. I forgot to have the backs of the ears in the drawing. I have it in one, but I don't have it in the other one. Which I probably should have had, but like I said, these were just sketches. Like I've said it multiple times in this video now. I want to do a drawing of Mista. I wanted to do it before he goes, but his graduation is in two days, so I don't think I'm going to make it. I'll definitely do it after the graduation. I might do it based on his song "Detect My Love." I tried drawing Mista before, and it it was not anything to talk about. But I've improved since I've drawn Mista around then. So I'll definitely try it again. Because out of all of Nijisanji, Mista is the one I like the most. I discovered Nijisanji after I found Mista. Because I remember watching him play A Way Out with the VTuber Shoto. And I liked his energy, so I went to find him on YouTube. And I saw that like in his title he had Nijisanji in it. I was like, what's that? I didn't know about corporate VTubers back then because I was following people on Twitch and I didn't know about Iron Mouse or any of them at that time. I just knew of like Kenji, Shoto, and Shylily, who are all indie VTubers. But after that, I found him and I found all of Luxium. And now I follow a lot more Nijisanji. Like I like the new wave. Like I can't pronounce most of their names because I haven't watched them yet. But the Q Wilson I like his energy when he came into I think it was Kyo or Mista's stream when they were doing Mario Kart. I'm pretty sure it was Kyo's when I was trying to help him out. Was hilarious. He was trying to teach Kyo, but Kyo just was not learning. Mario Kart is hard online though. Oh my god, I drew freaking the head so big compared to the body in this one. It looks like I noticed it. The head is still quite big. I don't wonder why I'm not fixing that. I probably haven't noticed it till afterwards. Because sometimes these things you don't notice till you take a step back from it. And then again, it could be just a sketch underneath just making it look big. And that was all the sketching done. I was quite pleased with some of them, and then some of them I wasn't. I was going to end the video here when I was doing it, but I decided that I'm just going to do some colouring. So I'm only adding a small bit of colours, like I'm not doing a lot. I mainly added the colours to Tighnari. I was doing the green in his hair. I might start off with that, and then I did the darker colour of his hair. So I went to do that on all the characters. And I went to do it on his ears as well. I thought it looked too plain without any colour. So we said that we'd add some colours to it. I might redo this meme in the future. But at the moment I'm not. I'll probably do it with different characters, like maybe Scaramouche and Hazel, or Kazuha and Scaramouche, or even Kazuha and Hazel. That's like all the animal boys. I might do it. It could be done with Zhao and Eater as well, or Lumine and Scaramouche. Be done with anyone. I could even do it with my model and my boyfriend's model. The coloring was quite quick. I did try to get that done as quick as I could, as I was running out of time and I had to go somewhere. I was recording this video before I went out with friends. I was going out with friends with that night, and I was running late on time. So I was trying to get the coloring done quickly. As you can probably tell, I'm kind of rushing myself. Now, this coloring process is sped up a bit because without it, this video was almost 2 hours long. I had to speed up some parts and cut out a lot of parts, I was told. And getting it down to about, I think 40 minutes was the best we could do. We tried to get under 20, but it was not possible without cutting out stuff, and then the more you cut out, the less the video made sense. So we had to do what we could with it. But it was definitely a lot of fun. I may not like every drawing in it, but the drawing itself was definitely the most fun part. I'm going to end the talking segment here. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And please check out the Patreon. My Patreon is in the description below. I post fan art comics, my own original comics. I post my sketches for these drawings, and I post early access. early access to these videos, and we do safer work drawings and explicit drawings on there. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!